Hello, hello. What's up, y'all? All right, y'all. So listen, we're gonna go ahead and jump out of the norm of what we do with these YouTube mommies in the mommy sector. And I'm going to go into we're gonna go ahead and talk about this story that I just seen, I believe earlier today, right? And I saw this story on Rivah TV's channel or her page on YouTube. And so I'm going to go ahead and touch base with that. And it was something that she said towards the middle of her reaction video on this. It was something that I did not agree with at all. So we're gonna go ahead and take a look at that as well. But this story is about, of course, you guys read the title, homeless mother of four. She lost two of her kids due to hyperthermia. Eight people sleeping in one van, y'all. Eight. So let me go ahead and pull this up real quick. So we go ahead and get down to it. So the two children that she lost, their ages was 2 and 9 years old. The 9 year old is her oldest, and I believe the 2 year old is her youngest. Both of them. And she didn't even know that the 2 year old was gone until she went to the hospital because at first she woke up the 9 year old because he had school and he wasn't responding. So, I guess she rushed, she called, emergency squad. They took her to this, she actually tried to do because she said she's an, what did she do again? She's a medical assistant. So she said that she tried to do CPR on him while she was in the van and he wasn't responding. So, of course, she called the ambulance. They took him to the hospital. And then while she was at the hospital, her mother, who was also sleeping in the van, y'all, her mother also was trying to wake up the 2 year old. And then she got a call from her mother, and her mother told her that the 2 year old was not breathing either, y'all. So this was a tremendous loss for her to be losing two children. And to go into detail of everyone else, so it's the mom, Miss Williams, and it's her four children, ages, the two that was lost was 2 and 9, and then she still has a 4 year old and an 8 year old. And then her siblings, they're 13 and 17 years old, and her mother. So all eight people sleeping in a van is beyond me. They're home. They were homeless. I mean, sometimes you just don't have a choice. And I guess, listen, we're going to get into it. I'm gonna allow her to tell her side of the story. I mean, well, tell her story herself. But this is really tragic, and this is based off in Detroit, y'all. So y'all remember that the story that I said yesterday's video on Nika, and about the mother leaving her three children by themselves for years in an apartment in Pontiac, Michigan. But this one's in Detroit, Michigan. The children who are by themselves, they actually survived, and now they're in better care as of now, and the mom is in jail. So we're going to go ahead and get into this story right here real quick. Let me see if I'm missing any other specifics. Oh yeah, so her car had ran out of gas, and that's why she did not keep the car on or had the heat pumping and going. Y'all, it's cold as hell out here. So let's go ahead and get into this story real quick. Let me go ahead and exit out of all these other screens. Let me see, which one do I want to? Which one do I want to go to? Let me see. Let me see what this one. Okay, never mind. I don't want to go to that one. Sorry. All right, so let me go ahead and share my screen real quick, you guys. We can go ahead and get started with it. I'm gonna go to this one first.
Keep hotels. I tried to pay people to stay there. It wasn't working for me.
1 a.m. on Monday morning, they parked at the Hollywood Greektown Casino parking garage in below freezing temps. Overnight, the car ran out of gas, and the next day, her 9-year-old son was not breathing.
I tried to give him CPR, and I was just giving him CPR. I just kept saying, Petty, don't leave me. Don't leave me, please.
After a friend helped take him to the hospital, her 2-year-old daughter was also found unresponsive. Both were later pronounced dead from what appears to be hypothermia.
She didn't even get to live her life. She didn't get to do nothing. She lost her life because I had to sleep in her car.
In a press conference, the mayor and city leaders confirmed that Tatiana did call the city's homeless response team back in November, but nothing ever came of it.
At least as far as we've been able to determine so far, the family never called back again for service. And as far as we've been able to tell, our homeless staff never proactively reached out to say, what happened with your situation? Was it resolved?
Mayor Duggan is now calling for a review of the city's homeless services, while Tatiana is now in a shelter and her kids are with relatives.
It took my 2 kids to die for y'all to help me.
Right.
It just don't work like that. It hurt losing 2 kids in one night. You know, I don't wish this on nobody.
Yeah, I didn't like how, I believe that was the mayor, when he said the family didn't reach back out to the shelter. Okay, what are they supposed to be doing? Blowing up the shelter? If the shelter said that they don't have any rooms, and if they're saying that they're going to give them a call back when something comes available, that's what they're waiting on. I mean, what? Like, he shouldn't even said that right there.
And if you can get help, please go get help. Because I don't want nobody else to go through what I'm feeling.
And the new McFall Brothers Funeral Home here in Detroit is providing funeral services for these children free of charge to the family. Now, if you are homeless or on the verge of homelessness, you can call 866-313-2520. We also have more resources listed on our website.
Oh, call them for what? So that they cannot get help too? The fuck? Ain't that the same number that this young woman called? Stop it. Get the hell up out of here with that one. Let's go ahead and switch to another screen. I don't think that one really didn't say too much about anything. Let me go ahead and go to one of these. How long is that one? Let's see what this one is before I switch to the father, because y'all, we gonna go ahead and get into this father real quick, because he done pissed me off. And then also Rivah's response to that, I really didn't like it.
I lost the one who made me a mother. I lost a 2-year-old. I'm dying inside. It hurt. I feel like my heart is breaking. And I have 2 more kids to live for.
It's been a long journey for Tatiana Williams, with an even tougher battle ahead. She spent the last 3 months living in a van with her children.
And
3 months. That's crazy.
regret having to sleep out there so bad. I tell him I'm sorry, but I tried. I tried to keep hotels. I tried to pay people to stay there. It wasn't working for me.
1 a.m. on Monday morning, they
Now, she reached out to relatives. Relatives, of course, they kept on telling her, no, that's too many kids, because she's bringing her 4 plus her siblings. That's 6 kids. The relatives kept on telling her, no, that's too many kids, or no, you can't stay here. And then people have their, listen, if it's freezing cold outside, I mean, come on, baby, make some type of room. I mean, you give people some type of time. Hey, listen, you got 2 days here. Please, as soon as possible, find you somewhere, or just say, listen, just so that you won't be out here sleeping in the cold at night. You could just come to my house at night and sleep. I could understand people not wanting to bring a whole bunch of people into their home, because that's more mouths to feed. That's a lot of noise in the house. It may, but still, if it's that cold outside and she's expressing that she has to sleep in her car, come on, man. She can't keep the car on all fucking night. Like, come on. But people got and then plus we don't personally know her, so we don't know if the reasons as to why the family would not, her family would not take them in. It could be something else going on. So
parked at the Hollywood Greektown Casino parking garage in below freezing temps. Overnight, the car ran out of gas, and the next day, her 9-year-old son was not breathing.
I tried to give him CPR and I was just
Okay, so we saw this part. Now let me go ahead. Let's go ahead and go over to Rivah's channel so we can. Well, actually, do I want to go ahead and look at the fathers, the dude himself, or what? Where? Hold on, wait. Where is it at? I thought I had it right here. Okay. Um, let's go ahead and switch on over to Rivah's real quick. All right, so I want to get it to where he's talking a little bit and he's saying his side before, and then we'll get into the part there where I disagree with Rivah. Now I like Rivah, so don't get me wrong. I do like her. I do like her reactions to different videos and different topics that comes up. So, but I just really did not agree with her on this one right here. Oh shit, hold on. I thought I was fucking sharing it. Hold on. My bad, y'all. All right, here it is.
Okay, because it's very cold outside. It's obviously wintertime, right? You can see that even in this news interview, everybody is severely bundled up. So clearly there's some kind of situation. Now, again, obviously this mother is going through her own.
I wanted to get
I need help.
Okay.
You know I'm homeless. I kept a room this long. I couldn't keep it no more.
They were homeless. Had Tatiana ever reached out asking to?
No, she did not. All she said was, "Can I get them? Can I get them? Just to get them, and can I get them because y'all homeless?" That's two different things.
So she did reach out. The fuck? What are you talking about? How you gonna say no that she did not reach out when you just clearly said she reached out? She asked me if I could get them. She didn't say that she was homeless, but she asked me if I could get them. Hello, dude. If she's asking you if you could get the kids, take your fucking kids. The fuck? Why does she have to specify and go into grave detail specifics about her being homeless? Those are your children. Obviously, if she haven't called you before to get your kids, and if she's calling you right now, then you know that there is something going on. Gonna sit up there and fucking lie, but then say that she did say something. Come on now.
So a lot of people talked about this particular comment that this father had on social media, right? A lot of people were bashing this man. He's a deadbeat. He's a horrible guy, horrible father, horrible man. You know, how could he? Why does she have to explain herself? And again, if this woman's own family that she reached out to turned her down, okay, her own family that's supposed to be there, support you, whatever. Not only did they turn her down, they turned her mother down. Again, in my opinion, that is based off of how they see her move. They're like, maybe they feel that this is not my words, it's just my opinion on, possibly their perspective. Maybe they feel that she's irresponsible. Maybe they feel like she puts herself in certain predicaments, time and time again. Maybe they felt like, they did not want to carry the burden of her possibly not getting an apartment or getting on her feet, and that they were going to carry the brunt of her staying with them for a long period of time. And so they thought the better situation was to tell her no. I'm not 100% sure, but they stood 10 toes down on the fact that they were not going to help her in that situation. Now, this man, let's not forget, like a lot of people forget, just because of the severity of the situation, that there are tumultuous relationships between baby mamas and baby daddies. Okay? This man said, there's a difference between you calling me and asking me if I could just come get the kids, and hey, you're in this homeless situation. They have nowhere to go. They're going to be sleeping in the car in the cold. Can you keep them until I get on my feet? That's two very different conversations. Now, this is just my opinion. And in my opinion, there's a lot of women who hold on to the I can do bad all by myself narrative. I don't need nobody. I'm going to figure it out narrative.
Okay, but that has nothing to do with this lady's situation, because if she was on that narrative of I can do better, I'm independent, I'm this and that, she would have never reached out to him in the first place. Y'all won't hear his fucking response as to why he was not able to take his kids in. If she would have went into the specifics of everything and told him that she was homeless, he would have said that's the same exact thing that y'all about to hear him say. He's going to say the same thing. Watch.
and they put that above what would be the best for their children in dire situations.
Once again, that has nothing to do with her situation.
She said she had been homeless for 3 months.
Say, that's what I saw about 3 months, but she ain't never said nothing to me. Nothing. So all them other sob stories, they can cut all that. No,
It doesn't. You haven't seen your children in 3 months, sir? I'm confused. The fuck? You went months without seeing your children that you have with this lady. Are you kidding me? What are you talking about? The sob stories? Who's telling sob stories? She told you to get your kids. You said that you had all these excuses. Wait, I'm gonna let him get to it before we go in on him because he gets on my nerves.
So in this particular point, people are also upset about this. They were saying, oh, what is he talking about sob stories? Well, that's when she went on to the news and she had a separate conversation, basically talk about how he's moved on, he's in a new relationship.
Okay.
And that's why the kids can't stay there.
She asked the father of the 2 kids that
he had an excuse every time either he's working, they can't come where he living. He lived with a female and the parents and them don't want kids there or something.
she also
And so, in my opinion, he was he was saying this.
Hold up. So he lives with a woman who lives with her parents? Say what now? The fuck? Dude, how old are you? Homeboy looking in his 30s. What the hell are you doing staying with your girlfriend's parents, my guy? What the fuck is going on here? No, really. Huh? Oh, okay.
In response to that. And so also people did have questions. They're like, okay, it's been 3 months. How come you haven't seen your kids? Obviously you're not active in their life, whatever the case is. Remember, this woman has 4 kids.
Okay.
Okay. So she has more than just the kids that she has with this man.
Okay.
And again, people randomly act like it's foreign that there's tumultuous relationships between a baby mama and her baby daddy.
What does that have to do with that? Well, I'm confused. Well, she has 4 kids. Okay. Well, what is the point? I'm confused. Like, what does the 2 other kids have to do with it? These 2 kids that passed away, we're talking about their dad. We're not talking about all of the kids. What was she supposed to do? Reach out to the other kids, daddies, and see if they can take all 4 of them? No, she's going to reach out to their daddy and see what's up. Obviously, they didn't have too much of a tumultuous relationship. If she was able to call him and get in touch with him, he answered the phone. Lord knows after how many calls, or we don't even know if it was a phone call or a text message at this point. He answered and he said, no, I cannot take them. So...
And there's, it's impossible that a man could not see his kids for 3 months.
Cut it out. Stop it. Stop it. Stop. We're not making no excuses for this grown ass man who's living with his girlfriend and her parents. Stop. Stop. Now, you know what? I like Rivah, but I'm going to be honest, and y'all know how I am. I am an honest bitch over here. I'm going to be honest. We're not going to make excuses for him. Rivah's trying to paint the picture that, oh yeah, maybe they have a relationship to where, they don't agree or she's keeping the kids from him. Absolutely not. Cut it out. Cut it out. While she was homeless, after she was not able to afford any rooms, she got in contact with this man.
This man clearly stated that he did not even live near her.
Okay, well, I'm confused. Where he live in another city? Okay, so drive your ass up there. He don't have a mama. He don't have aunties, cousins, or anything that he can go and stay with his kids at their house for the time being. Or we just going to rely on the girlfriend and her parents.
It's not like they had any kind of visitation. It's not like there was anything in place. They live in.
It doesn't matter. It does. See,
2 separate places.
Doesn't matter.
Curry, who lives in Novi, says Williams never specified why she wanted to drop their kids off there.
She just asked, can I get them for a couple of days? But I told her I'm working and all that, and I'm out here. We're not close to each other, so I couldn't. But she knows all my family is right around the corner from her.
All of who is around the corner from her? Your family. Why should she have to reach out to your family members, dude? Those are your family members. How come we talking about she knows? You're making up excuses. Don't try cut it out. Those are your family members. You reach out to your family and see if you can bring your ass over there to their house with your 2 children. The fuck? What are you talking about? So if she was to pass away, the mama, and you would have no choice but to get your 2 children, I can guarantee you he would have stuck those 2 kids with her mother. Not I'm talking about Miss Williams' mother. She, the one who was also sleeping in the van. He would never have came down and got his kids at all. Get the fuck up out of here.
Did she reach out to any of your family?
No, she did not.
She don't have to. That's not her family, idiot. The fuck? What do I look like reaching out to my kid's father's family? The fuck? Absolutely. Especially if me and you are no longer together, or we haven't been together for a minute. No, if she may not be on good terms with your family. It's up to you to reach out to your family. Obviously, he didn't give a fuck. He did not care.
And she knows she could have.
Now, a lot of people, again, who are saying stuff about this, they're saying, oh, why didn't he reach out to the family? They obviously didn't have a good relationship, guys. Let's read between the lines. They were saying that this guy he seems very cold. He seems very withdrawn. He seemed angry to me. Okay. He seems very upset about this situation to me. And he's trying to play it cool, calm, and collected, but he's angry with her, and it's very understandable.
How is that understandable that he's angry with her? How come he's not angry with himself? The fuck? If you have not been getting your kids and the mother of your children call you and tell you, hey, you have to get these kids. You have to get these kids, please, for a couple of days. I don't know. You know that there is something up. You know it's something up. Now he said, oh no, I gotta work. I got other shit to do. I'm far away from you. I ain't got that shit. I ain't got time for that. Come on, man. Stop it. Come on, stop.
Now, in this particular situation between the two of them, he's basically saying before she decided to, do bad all by herself, or, stay in the car, whatever the case is, with her mom and whatever the situation is, she did not exhaust all options. That's what this man is trying to say. Okay, over here.
How the fuck he knows? How the hell do you know what the hell she did, dude? You only had one damn conversation with her, and that was only to get your damn kids, which you didn't do. How you know how many options she exhausted? Stop it. The fuck?
Here. He's trying to say she did not, exhaust all options. She did not, even reach out to his family members who were, right around him, or whatever the case is. And again, let's make it clear. She did not specify that she was homeless.
She does not need to specify. Dude, if you have not been seeing your kids in a while, have not been getting them in months, honestly, I think he was her last resort, because obviously this is a fucking deadbeat, absent father, period. I want to know how many times did he call his kids within those 3 months that she's been homeless? How many times? Actually, we can go further. We could give him some leeway here. How many times prior to this young lady becoming homeless did he reach out to his kids? Did he see his kids? I can guarantee you he did not. Stop playing with me. We're not going to make excuses for this dude.
She just asked, can you keep the kids for whatever the situation is? If it's a tumultuous situation, I don't care what nobody says. Specification is necessary. This is not, oh, he don't need to know my business. No. If you're in a dire...
I can guarantee you, if she even specified to him that she's homeless and all this, he still would have had the same fucking response. I have to work. I'm not able to take care of them. I'm living with someone else. And, listen, that's fine. But he just basically said he has family. So obviously, if he's mentioning a family, his family, obviously they would have took them in. So how come you couldn't go stay with your 2 kids with your family? The fuck? What, you can't leave your girlfriend there with her parents? What's going on? The fuck?
Situation, all details are necessary. Okay, ego's out the window. Only thing you have on the table is honesty and humility. Hey, this is the situation. I know blah, 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 blah. I don't know what I can do. Can you help? I was staying in a room. I'm no longer able to stay there. It is winter, whatever the case is. Blah, 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 blah. What can we do? Maybe that would have caused him to react.
No, it wouldn't have.
Obviously, they had some kind of rapport where he's still answering the phone and communicating.
You only answered the phone one time. They only spoke one time.
But if you have this attitude of, oh, well, you know, he said he's not going to keep them, so whatever, I'll just figure it out.
What the fuck you want her to do? Keep calling him and begging him? He said no. He made up excuses as to what the fuck he got to do. But he ain't at work now. Shit. Oh, he got to work. He got other stuff to do. When a man mentions, oh, yeah, I got work and I got other stuff to do, that means he don't give a fuck. He don't want to take in the kids. What's the other stuff? What, I mean, the fuck? I'm pretty sure she has to work. She's making it happen with the 2 kids. You make it happen. Reach out to one while you're at work. Reach out to one of your family members to babysit the 2-year-old. Or even a 9-year-old if you're working 2nd or 3rd shift. You make it happen. He didn't want to.
That's still ego. It is.
No, it's not. Like, I don't know. I don't like the way that Rivah is trying to paint this lady as someone who is, oh yeah, I don't need him for nothing. I don't need nobody. I'm gonna go ahead and do this by myself. When this lady has repeatedly, she went to homeless shelters. She didn't ask fucking family members. He was her last resort into taking his 2 children in. That don't sound like somebody who, oh yeah, I'm gonna just get it out the mouth. I'm gonna have to just do what I gotta do. That don't sound like that type of a person. Please stop. But we're not gonna try to paint that narrative.
Like we always used to do.
He says the last time he held his children was a month or 2 ago, and that they typically FaceTime, moments he will miss.
She said that she was single or homeless, I'm sorry, for 3 months. He said he just talked to his kids a month ago or a month and a half ago, and they would talk on FaceTime or whatever until they're
Lies. I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
able to see each other.
So he could come on here and say anything. You said he held his child over 1 month ago. Where was this at, dude? Come on. Stop it.
Somebody lying. Okay.
He's definitely lying. He's on camera. He doesn't want people to be attacking him saying that, oh, he's a deadbeat. He's trying to make himself look good being on camera. So don't nobody be saying, oh yeah, he's a deadbeat, he's a loser. How you not know your kids was out here homeless for 3 months? Nigga, please.
Hey, somebody's lying. Somebody's lying.
But we know how kids talk. It was a whole 9-year-old. I'm pretty sure they would have been like, Dad, I don't want to sleep. I'm pretty sure the mama would have told that child, if they spoke to their daddy, listen, tell him, ask him, can you go and live with him? All right. Maybe he'll say yes to you because you're a child. Ask him, can you go and live with him? Yeah, let him know you don't want to be sleeping in the car no more. I can guarantee you that he haven't talked to nobody. He don't give a fuck.
And the reason why I know a lot of people are like, oh, you're male identified and you side with the man. The reason why it is leaning towards this man might be the one that's possibly telling the truth against the woman is the fact that all of her family members also said no.
But you don't know why they said no. A lot of people don't want to bring that many people into their household. Bringing that many people into your household disturbs the balance. You don't know when like Rivah already said, you don't know when that person is going to leave, if they will leave, why they haven't found any place yet. I mean, you've been homeless for 3 months. Why they start to question it? I mean, you've been homeless for some time. Why are you homeless? Like, maybe she got evicted. Maybe she wasn't able to afford a rent. Y'all know how high these fucking rent prices are. We don't know her situation as to why she's homeless now, but still, one would assume maybe got evicted, not able to afford the rent, something within those lines. But still, just because, and you don't know, she don't know how many family members this lady reached out to. She probably reached out to 3, and maybe some of them are probably living with other people. maybe some family members' houses are too small. They don't want to bring in that many kids. The lady already, Miss Williams already said that people were complaining, talking about that's too many kids. When it's you was to call somebody up and like, hey, yo, listen, I got 7 kids. I'm about to come on over there. We about to stay. I mean, or ask them, can me and my 7 kids come over? They're like, whoa, how many kids you got again? Oh, 7. Listen, hey, they gonna be like, oh no, you hear 7 kids, all you hear is noise. The fuck. So as soon as somebody say, hey, can I'm out here, I'm about to be homeless, I got 7 kids, you don't even hear the 7 kids. All you hear is a whole bunch of fucking noise in your ear. And, so you don't know the situation.
So it looks like everybody sees this woman a certain way. I don't know.
I'm still trying to figure out why is Rivah saying that against this father with only 2. Like, why are you bringing up the reason why she wasn't asking to move in with him. The Miss Williams was not asking to move her 4 kids, 2 siblings, and her mother in with him. She was asking him to take in his 2 kids. So I don't understand why she's bringing up the reason why bringing up family didn't want to take them in either. She wasn't asking for all 8 of them. She was only asking for 2. So it don't really correlate with each other.
If it's her movements, maybe they feel like she's irresponsible. Maybe they feel like she doesn't take things seriously. Maybe they feel like she, is not keeping certain things together. But all her family members said no. Take the baby daddy out of it. Okay? Because single moms be doing it, whatever the case is, and they have their family to support them. Take the baby daddy out of it. All her family said no.
Okay, what does that have to do with him, though? I'm sorry, but I don't get what it has to do with him.
All of them. No one came there to support her. Nobody came there and was like, okay, you know what? We're going to figure this out together. The only time we're seeing these family members be supportive is now that she's on the news. Let's be real.
And there's
so I guess Rivah wants to take the attention off of him receiving the bashing and put it on the family receiving the bashing.
Police investigation into this. What is it you would like to see come of this? Obviously, nothing's going to bring back your 9-year-old and your 2-year-old.
It doesn't matter to me. Can't get them back, so it's whatever.
Yeah, I mean, and people talked about this as well. They were like, oh, he's heartless, he's cold. What does he mean? It doesn't matter to him. This man is going through something, okay? He looks very angry. He looks hurt. He looks heartbroken. He looks mad. He looks like if he caught that girl, it probably would be the worst day of her life.
I don't see what she's seeing. So maybe I'm not looking closely enough. Let me go ahead and scoot up. Let me go ahead and borrow my mom's glasses real quick so I can see. I have to get in the car, drive to her house to go get her glasses, come back here, and so I can see what the hell she's seeing, because I'm not seeing it.
Like, he's not. What is he supposed to do in this situation? And worse, based on what he's saying, he did not know.
He knew. He knew something. He didn't care to know. He didn't care to want to find out. He didn't ask why when she asked him, oh yeah, can you take the kids for a while? He didn't ask why. He just said flat out, no, I got work and I got other stuff to do. And then you don't live over here and I live a city away. Nigga, please.
He didn't know. Okay, let's just keep it 100%. He's stating that he had no idea.
Oh,
he seems like a person who has certain...
And he didn't care. And that's what it was.
Things together, okay? He was in the gym. His hair looked like it's done. He looks very warm. He looks like, he's about something. He's working.
He ain't about shit if he ain't about his motherfucking kids. Cut it out. The fuck? Stop it. You went this long without seeing your kids. He's not about nothing. I don't give a fuck if he's in the gym. I don't give a fuck if he's in a bank. All right. He went time without getting his kids. Stop. He's living off another female. The fuck, any man you see living in another person's house, of course they should. They better be put together. The fuck, what else are you doing? You living with somebody else. Stop it.
I am prone to believe, against, contrary to popular belief, that he possibly did not know. Okay, I believe that could possibly be true. And he also stated that all his family members around her who probably are there and could be of assistance to her. She never contacted them.
It's not her family. She doesn't have to. He needs to. How come he didn't? He needs to. What are you talking about? Like, you know, even though she didn't specify to him that she was homeless, girl, dude, you don't know what type of relationship she has with your family. Don't try to say, "Oh yeah, all my family is there." You didn't say that. You didn't say your family and her family get along. The fuck? Why would she want to reach out to your family? Maybe they're drama. Who knows?
So it could be a situation that he thought that it was just a situation of like, maybe she just off on a tangent and she just being irresponsible and she want me to do this. I got stuff to do. Okay.
Oh, apparently he always got stuff to do. Let's go ahead and end it right here because this stuff getting on my nerves. Apparently he always got stuff to do. Yeah, we're not about to do that. We're not about to do that. Yeah, but I like Rivah. I like her you know, her topics on different news stuff that comes along, but I just did not agree with this one right here. I did not like that. I didn't like it at all. But I mean, I'm pretty sure y'all understood. So this was a very, very sad situation. And you know what? It's a lot of we know Sky, she was out there sleeping in the car but it was just herself and her so-called husband in the car sleeping while her 7 kids were in her mom's house sleeping. And you know, I'm pretty sure there's countless other families out here, you know, having to sleep in the car due to these high overpriced rent and everything else. Y'all, it's really sad. So we'll go ahead and keep their family in our prayers. And you know, right now, I mean, it's sad that it took for her to lose 2 children in order for someone to put them in a shelter. It's very sad. Excuse me. So we're going to go ahead and end it with this. You guys, make sure you like this video. Comment your thoughts down below. And subscribe if you have yet to do so. I will get back with you guys later. Peace.